put some middle fingers in the chat. Middle fingers in the chat because it's fuck the Eagles. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. FIFA 4 motherfuckers. Let's go. Hey, listen, I don't care if you gotta work tomorrow morning. We turning up tonight. Let's go. Let's go, man. It is your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, T.P. Way the Giant, man. Ladies and gentlemen, can I just start off with a Funk Flex bomb? Can I start off with a Funk Flex bomb? It's your New York Football Giants in this bit. And we definitely got our divisional win, man. The big bad Eagles. Huh? The big bad Eagles. This was giant shit tonight that we've seen, ladies and gentlemen. You have a reason to feel good. You have forget about everything bad right now. We are focusing on this moment, man. I'm going to let the intro play, and then, of course, we are going to talk about this game, and we are going to get into it, man. Let's fucking go, man.
I felt there was no better athlete on that field than me. I was the best athlete on the field, and in order to win, you have to beat me. If you can't beat me, then you can't win.
I tell you right now, you know everybody gonna watch this ass whoop my put on you, right?
It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant. It's a way to
and get both feet down on the ground, and then it came out of the pile. This ball's thrown and Tyree. That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen. Manning lobs it. Burris alone. Touchdown, New
York. BTA tonight. BTA tonight. I see y'all in this chat, man. Let's get into it. Purple and gold balls. Giant salute to my guy. Shout out to Purple and Gold Balls, man, for really rocking with us. Not kinda rocking with us, really rocking with us. El Jefe, I see you. Says we eating eagle soup tonight.
3, 5, 4.
Yes, sir, man. Omega Supreme is in the building. Fee, 5, 4, fum. That's what the F I am talking about. Mike Larry to the Giants. From now on, you play like that. For now, that's a fact. That's a fact, Omega. Because that's the move that I'm in, man. I'm on Mike Lowry type of time. For now on, that is how you play a game. For now on. That's LP is in the building. Shout out to That's LP. Omega Supreme says bird soup is delicious. That's right. Our house. Our house. LP says, winning a primetime game? Who are we? Who are we, man? Out with the old, in with the mother effing new, man. El Jefe says, let's go in the chat. Shout out to El Jefe. Sydney Angel in the building says, go big blue, man. Eagles are cooked. That's a fact. Fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. The Real Moti says, let's go. I lost my voice in MetLife. The Real Moti did say to us in the pregame stream that he is at the game. And I am happy for you, my brother. I am happy that you got to see this, that you got to witness this. It was built Shout out to my guy, the real Moti, man. I hope you having an amazing celebration there at MetLife, man. Kenneth Perkins is in the building. What it do? What it do? Money Mike says, spank them bum ass Eagles. That is a super fact. Let's go, man. Omega says this feels fucking great, and it should, man. And it definitely should. It should most definitely feel great, man. I see y'all. Let's go, man. Let's go. I see everybody in here is in the building, man. We are going to talk about it. Everybody who is even fans of the New York Giants, everybody who is fans of the Commanders, everybody who is fans of Dallas, you're welcome. Let's go, man. Coach Ed says, TP, we've been saying it since Tuesday, right? Time to devour this bird now. Yes, sir, man. Cheers for sure. Shout out to Coach Ed. Let's get this rundown real quick. I want to get into the game. Let's get this rundown real quick. J Money, aka Jackson Dart, aka Darth Vader, aka New Jack City, whatever it is that you want to call him, man. First of all, oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, we got us one. We have us one. 17 for 25, 195 yards, and 1 touchdown, man. I always tell people, and for those who've been tuned in, they know, stats never tell the full story. They don't. Jackson Dart was absolutely phenomenal tonight. He looked better than Jalen Hurts, and he is, in my book, I got the feeling that we have a quarterback with time is to come is going to be at the top of this division when you are talking quarterbacks, man. At the top of this division. We really got us one, man. I am so serious about that. Cam Scatterbo, 19 carries for 98 yards and 3 tutties. Also in the rushing game, man. 13 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown, man, from Jackson Dart. In the receiving game, I really want to, put some respect on these receivers. Wan'Dale Robinson, 6 receptions, 84 yards, and a tutty. Lil Jordan Humphrey. What the? Lil Jordan Humphrey was putting BTA all night, man. 4 receptions, 55 yards. Theo Johnson, 2 receptions, 27 yards. And y'all, I couldn't make this up if I tried. Even Jalen Hyatt is on the stat sheet. Jalen Hyatt is on the stat sheet. 3 receptions, 17 yards, man. Defensively, Cordell Flott with an almost pick 6. We don't need to see no more Deontay Banks, man. We don't. I like, respectfully, we don't need to see any more Deontay Banks. Let Cordell cook. Brian Burns, just absolutely phenomenal with 2 sacks. 3 tackles with 4 assisted. Absolutely phenomenal job. Darius Marsall with a sack. And Gunnar O, man. I'm not going to leave Gunnar O out, man. Kick return, 4 returns for 103 yards, man. Shout out to Gunnar O for doing what he needed to do in a return game, man. For sure. All right, let's get into it. I really don't even know where to start. I really don't. Let's say this. I'm going to start by saying Little Jordan Humphrey. It didn't make sense to me that we got Little Jordan Humphrey off the practice squad, and automatically he is in the starting lineup. He skips over Jalen Hyatt. He skips over Bo Collins. The move I am not mad at. What I am mad at is it doesn't make sense. Because if he skips over those 2, then why hasn't he have a jersey? He should have had a jersey. Lil Jordan Humphrey is the receiver that looked exactly how he looked in preseason. So it wasn't just preseason hype. We should have made this move. The jump ball ability is official when it comes to little Jordan Humphrey. And the reason on why I'm so proud of little Jordan Humphrey is because this was the time for receivers to step up. Everybody knows about Malik being out. That's no secret. Everybody knows that going into this game, how all of us felt. I even labeled this the worst receiving core in the NFL. So this was the time for all of the receivers who touched the field to step up to the plate and not just make a name for the New York Football Giants. It's bigger than that. Make a name for themselves. And little Jordan Humphrey did just that. He did just that. Absolutely good game by him, man. Wan'Dale Robinson steps up big time. Steps up big time. And again, a lot of people talk bad about Wan'Dale. He's too small. But Wan'Dale has been turning up this year, and he has been showing and proving that he belongs in this league. He is a prime example of just talent that we have on this roster, man. And this is what happens when you can coach a game and make the best out of the players that we have. And when everybody buys in, you see the results. You see the results. Every New York Giant fan should be happy tonight because for once, we look like New York motherfucking Giants, man. We look like New York motherfucking Giants. See, we weren't crazy and delusional for thinking what we thought going into the season because we know what we have on this roster. It is absolutely a complete slap in the face when we play the way we have played throughout this year outside of the Charger game and really the Dallas game. You could say we played more good than bad or whatever, but it's a slap in the face when we're not playing up to par because we know, fuck what everybody else think, we know what's on this roster. People tweeting and saying shit, oh, the Eagles lost to the Giants. Motherfucker, yeah, that's right. Anybody can be beat by the Giants. Anybody can be beat by the Giants. When we on our shit, anybody can be beat. Shout out to this receiving core. And speaking of receivers, I know I said this just a little bit, but I'm gonna make sure that I shout out Gunnar O. Because special teams is vital. And I know there's so much things to really hype up about this team. But Gunnar O, man, was out there putting our offense in really good positions. See, it's the small things that you can't forget about. It's the small things. I did want to see Gunnar O at receiver. I ain't going to hold you. But Gunnar O showed his ass in a return game, man. And that can't be overlooked. I want to jump into, because I can't keep going on with this stream, man, and not really talking about this week's Soldier of the Week. And it's been a minute since I've been able to give us a Soldier of the Week because I don't give Soldiers of the Weeks when we lose. But let's get into that.
We ready. We ready for y'all. We ready. We ready.
This week's Soldier of the Week goes to yours truly, J Dart, a.k.a. Jackson Dart, a.k.a. J Money, man. Let's go, man. Matter of fact, we ain't gonna change the game, man. Let's really talk about it. We have us one, man. We have us one. There is no need to search anymore for a QB1. We got us one. And I know I've already apologized for this, man, but when you play games like this, I'm going to apologize again. Everything that I've said wrong about Jackson Dart, man, in the offseason, drafting him, me being upset because we didn't get Shador. I'm a man about mine. I completely apologize. And sometimes I don't hit the target because we definitely have us one. Oh my God. I mean, where do we begin, man? The hearts of this man. He's not a young kid anymore. He's not a boy. No, he's a man. He's going out there showing the league what it is, man, to have some type of balls. Quarterback, it don't matter. He will run your ass over if you come half-stepping. He was out there making beautiful ass passes. There was times where he was wrapped around the waist and he's still on the dart, no pun intended. This dude really put this offense and team on his back. So much so, I have never seen anything like this in the National Football League. He got banged up, ran into the blue tent, and you got the sideline going into the blue tent asking what is up with him. Coach Dable looks so desperate, and he don't even care how desperate he looks. Coach Dable even said, F. Russell Wilson, I got to go check on my guy. He went in there and swiped open the blue tent to check on Jackson Dart. I have never seen nothing like it. And poor Russell Wilson. Giant fans, y'all, man, y'all are one of a kind. Russell Wilson stood no chance at all. There was light boos when Russell Wilson went into the game. And then his first pass attempt, the ball slipped out of his hands. Oh, my God. Y'all booed him right to the bench. I felt so bad for Russ, man. But you never have seen this type of impact off of one guy. The stadium needed Jackson Dart back in the game. The sideline needed Jackson Dart back in the game. The coach needed Jackson Dart back in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy what you are witnessing because we are witnessing history. We have us one. This game tonight was the one. This was the game that when it is all said and done for Jackson Dart, this is the one that you're going to always remember. We witnessed history tonight because this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning for J Money, man. Beautiful job, man. Not only him, I got to talk about his counterpart, man. His brother from another mother, Cam Skedaddle. Oh, my God. Cam Skedaddle. Shout out to just everybody who just locked the fuck back in. Forget everything that happened last week, the fumbles and all. They locked in. Cam Skedaddle doesn't care who you are, what you have done in this league. He doesn't care about what team he is going against. He is going to play with an intensity that can only be respected, can't be duplicated, and that we haven't seen in quite some time. And not just with the Giants, I'm talking about on the football field in general. Cam Skedaddle is a fucking thing of beauty to watch, man. Everything we love about football, we are getting from Cam Skedaddle. The grits of this man. The grits. And I say this respectfully because I'm a Tyrone Tracy Jr. fan. I'm a Tyrone Tracy Jr. fan. But Cam makes you forget completely about Tyrone Tracy Jr. He just does, man. He just does. The way he runs the rock is like no other. It's like no other. But it is infectious. Everybody feeds off of it. You got to think when they see Cam, the young guy, Cam and J Dart out there playing the way that they playing, just balls to the wall. Everybody feeds off of that. Everybody feeds off of that, and you could tell. You could tell, man. Look. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy because fuck the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. And we going to get to this chat in a second. I see y'all. We going to get to this chat. But I just wanted to make sure I covered bases, man. Just absolutely beautiful. What else did I want to talk about real quick? What else? Oh, shout out to my twin brother. Shout out to my twin brother that's in the chat. I see his name in here. Inside P-Town. He is a Panther content creator and a Panther fan. So most definitely, I make sure y'all sub up to Inside P-Town. But I was chopping it up with him throughout the whole game. And I want to say to you directly, and I know I said this when we was on the phone, but I'm going to say it to you again. Thank you for Brian Burns. Oh, my God. Thank you for Brian Burns. Because
ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Brian Burns is a beast. Brian Burns is the best looking D end in the league right now. The best looking D end in the league right now. His game is just so complete. What he does in a run game, what he does just being able to get to the quarterback, his motor, his bag. Bruh, Brian Burns is him. Is him. But before I get, I'm sorry. I don't want to get too ahead. Let me get in these comments real quick. Let me get in these comments. Come on, man. Mac the Giant fan is in the building, man. Says we actually won a division game. That is a fact. That is a fact. Yes, indeed. Money Mike is in the building, said, and Saquon got the nerve to drop documentaries on the day he play us. Fuck out of here. Saquon in that weak-ass documentary. Fuck Saquon and that documentary. That's the type of time that I'm on. Fuck everybody on the Eagles side of things, man. Tried to embarrass us, man. See, the plan. See, I hope y'all caught on to the plan. Because the plan was for him to drop this doc purposely after our matchup. Because he wanted us to not only be embarrassed, but he wanted to capitalize on what they thought was going to be a win. He wanted to capitalize on it. And so now we took the steam out of all of that shit. So now anybody who watches that documentary, it is not going to hit the same as they predicted when they dropped it. It is not. Saquon with that fake humble shit, doing in these interviews, trying to act like, oh, I'm over it. If you was over it, you wouldn't have picked this date to drop the doc. And that's what I hate about Saquon is the fake humble shit. The dude is phony, man. The dude is phony. That once a giant, always a giant does not apply to Saquon, and I stand with that. Frank White is in the building, man. Let's go, Frank. Money Mike says, we eating Eagle soup all week. That is a fact, man. That is a fact. When y'all go into work tomorrow, man, y'all going to work with your chest out. I want everybody to say to themselves, oh man, he must have got some cat last night the way he walking into work. That's the way we walking into work tomorrow. El Jefe says, bro, that's what I'm saying. Act like he was finna go off. PSN Commanders is in the building. Says Eagles is ass. Thanks, G-Man, man. Yes, a content creator for the Washington Commanders. Don't mind if we do, man. Giant salute to my guy. Yeah, we in here. I see y'all, man. That Dark Friend says NY Jackson Giants. That is a fact, man. That is a fact. Shout out to my guy Chris, says purple game, but I had your back on scat when you went live with rap before the season. He made us right tonight. Giant salute to my guy Chris. I see you. Let's go, man. Let's go. Where we at? I see y'all. Y'all in here. I see y'all. Let me see where we at. I didn't want to skip. Shout out to my guy the Juke. Who I did live over on his channel, and we was chopping it up. He says, "Hey, your score prediction was in reverse." That's a fact. I had us getting our ass whooped tonight. You know what I mean? But we made me wrong. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love it. Inside P-Town says, "I hope y'all notice how your coach made a dumb mistake. Running Dart after he was injured was not smart at all. You have to protect your QB/rookie. It's coaching like that that makes zero sense." I'm glad you reminded me. I don't want to take away from the momentum of the positivity, but I do want to make sure that we talk about the real and we talk about everything. This is a prime example of what I hate about this coaching. Absolute what I hate about this coaching. Jackson Dart goes to the tent, and you would think any logical person, this doesn't take rocket scientists to know, all right, let's take our foot a little bit off the gas when it comes to Jackson Dart running. Then you design run plays. You design run plays at that. Just for him to get, and I hope y'all noticed too, those wasn't no soft-ass hits. The Eagles knew what they were doing. They was in there trying to rock Jackson Dart shit. And then what would have happened if he would have been out for the rest of the game, or if he would have missed a few weeks? What would have happened then? It's like we lack logic so many times. Do we remember before the half? Before the first half ended? Do y'all remember when the Eagles had the ball? They had no timeouts. And the clock was running down, and it was on 2 seconds. It was at 2 seconds. And the Giants called a timeout. It's like we do shit that just clearly is the shows you why we have the record that we have. And when people ask us, why do we put it on coaching? Watch the game. Watch the game. That is why. That is exactly why. It is absolutely crazy, man. It is absolutely crazy, some of the shit that we do. Coach Shane Bowen at times, man, he put spots where he's like, okay, good job, Coach Shane Bowen. Good job. But then he also does, it's the other side of the coin, and you like, yo, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? But anyway, we'll talk about that. I'm trying to stay positive here because I almost start spazzing. But I'm not gonna get distracted. Where we at? Boss Les is in the building, says, "Yeah, we lit, gang." Yes, that's a fact. That is a fact, man. We are definitely whipped, man. Big task at hand, says belt to ass, damn it. One of them good ass whoopings too, man. I can't wait till when I get off of here, man. I'm gonna go rewatch all of these whiny ass, crybaby ass Eagle content creators just over here just fucking complaining, losing their fucking mind because they don't know what to do right now. Let's go, man. Inside P-Town says, because I really watched the game for what it is, I'm still baffled by Dable. That is a fact, man. That is a fact. What else would he got here? The fucking tush push. The tush push. Hey, NFL. Y'all should be embarrassed. Y'all should be embarrassed of yourselves, man. For real. Complete, just absolute cheating. Now, we're going to call it for what it is. Cheating. And if we would have lost this game and I would have brought the tush push up, people would have been like, oh, TP crying. Oh, he's bitching over the tush push. No, because we up. We up now. And it's still, the fact still remains. It is utterly ridiculous, man, that after studies and complaints about the tush push, that we still are not looking for the things that need to be looked at. It was a clear false start. Clear false start. And that was at a big moment, too. A big moment. And even, I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous. Even after these discussions, you would think that the referees would pay just more attention to these things. Nope. Nope. And it's just sad that this continues to be a thing, man. And if we would have lost, I would have been even more pissed. This shit got to stop. They had fun with it. They did what they did with it, but this shit got to absolutely stop, man. King Jeru's in the building, man. New York Giants salute is official. TP Way the Giant YouTube member, man. Shout out to my guy. Of course, I see you.
3545.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that was absolutely terrible, man. Absolutely terrible. And I am hoping that something happens in the morning time. I'm hoping that there are like some true conversations about this, man. So anyway, fuck. Even with them cheating, it was still nothing that they could do. It was still nothing that they could do. Belt their ass, even through the cheating. Even through the cheating. What else am I forgetting? Cordell Flott. Cordell Flott almost had the pick six, man, but that to me, that was play of the game. That was play of the game, man. And I'm happy for Cordell making such a big play on a big stage. Somebody who has been clearly, man, just really fighting hard all this offseason. That is who I need to see, man, from now on. I'm willing to ride with the results. Respectfully, when I say this, man, let Deontay Banks back him up. Keep him on the bench. But Cordell Flott is the guy, man. Cordell Flott is the guy. So let's stop with the mixed matching shit, man. For real. Iman Perry, I see you in the building, says nice win. Yes, sir.
It's all good, baby.
That is a fact, man. Daniel Smith, BTA. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. I really mean this with a passion, man. I'm telling y'all, it was really fuck the Eagles for me, man. I cannot stand these dudes. I really can't stand these dudes. So I absolutely love the fact that we handled biz. Mac the Giants fan, man, make sure that y'all head that way and subscribe to my guy, Mac the Giants fan. He says it's a false start almost every time. That's a fact. A fact. See, I get like in the early stages of things and stuff like that, but this is something that is brought up. This is something that is on the spotlight now. So for that to continue tonight is just terrible for me, man. It's terrible for me. Anytime that these dudes line up to do this tush push shit, referees should be in position and should be on high alert. Should be on high alert. So they shouldn't have got that shit off tonight, man. For real. They shouldn't have got that shit off. Frank White says, like, you can clearly see it. I don't understand what the refs are seeing. Yes, man. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. It was. Last Man Standing says, yeah, that timeout at that point was super embarrassing moment. Facts. What about Cordell Flott? Yeah. No, that timeout was the prime example, man. It was a prime example of what we've been dealing with, man, in this coaching, with this coaching staff. It's a prime example, man. It's just ridiculous. Shout out to my guy, JB1722 says, we gotta enjoy this win, brother. Yes, sir. That is a fact, man. We gotta enjoy it. We gotta enjoy it. This was big. This was big, man. Listen, I do want to stop and make sure that y'all are doing the right thing. Make sure that y'all like this stream, of course. Make sure that you like this stream. And if you're new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe, man. Make sure that you subscribe. All right, let's get these subscribers up. Let's keep this thing going. Report all of the New York Giant fans to here. All right, not just New York Giant fans, New York Giant soldiers. I want the soldiers. Inside P-Town says, Giants played discipline tonight and didn't turn the ball over and scored in the red zone. Y'all should be 3-3 realistically. The next 3 games, Though it'll get spooky, Denver, Philly, and 49ers. Yes. Yes. But you know what tonight showed me? Tonight showed me that if we go in, man, with the mindset that we are a team with only 2 wins of the season, if we go in the mindset of being exactly what you said, disciplined, if we go in with the mindset of understanding that we can't shoot ourselves in the foot, if we go in with the mindset of just trying to be the best playmakers that we can be, I'm not going to make any predictions on what's going to happen these next 3 games, but what we've shown tonight is that anything could happen. Anything could happen. Ask the Chargers. Ask the big bad Chargers. Ask the Eagles. So this isn't about who we're going up against. And I've been saying this since the offseason. The hard schedule shit does not scare me at all. It's about us. It's about what we do. It's about how we approach these games. It's all about what's in that locker room. So forget the names. Forget the names. How are we going to approach these games? Boss Celeste says, peace, family. I got an early morning flight. This Eagles pack going to hit. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Thanks for tuning in. You continue to enjoy the rest of your night for sure, man. Shout out to my sis who is a Dallas fan, saying, go Giants. Go Giants. Yeah, man. We took care of business, man. Y'all could thank us. Y'all could for sure thank us. This is the appropriate time to do so. Yeah. Let me see. Omega says, didn't Davison get hurt? Yes, he did. He got hurt on that drive when they were doing all of the tush push and shit. Yes, he did. Let me see. Frank White says, TP, you think this one game against a rival saves Dable's job? I think that it definitely states a case for it. I think it definitely pushes it in his direction. I do. It's more games to be played, man. It's more games to be played. So we can't look at the Eagle game and just get glossy-eyed and say to ourselves, like, oh, this is it. This was our Super Bowl. No, we can't approach things like that. We can't approach things like that. And trust me, there are more beatable teams out there. There are more beatable teams out there. We have the Patriots on the schedule who, if we go out there playing like this, we gonna beat. We have the Raiders who's on the schedule we should beat. We have the Vikings who we can beat. We have the Bears who we should beat. Like, there's some names on this schedule that's we should beat. So I want to see us take care of some certain teams that we have. I want us to at least, at the very minimum, take care of the teams that we're supposed to beat. I want us to take care of the teams that we're supposed to beat. So, yeah. Like Iman Perry says, he said it buys some time. Yeah, for sure. It definitely buys some time. I'm not gonna hold you. And I do want to say this, and I'm glad you asked me this, because it reminded me of this, man. Coach Dable. Me and Coach Dable aren't seeing eye to eye. And quite frankly, he's honestly embarrassing me at times. And I wish Coach Dable would relax on a lot of the things that he is doing on the sideline, because it's getting desperate. But I do have to give props when it is due. Coach Dable did pick Jackson Dart. Coach Dable put his name on that bullet there from the very beginning. He handpicked drafting Jackson Dart. And it's a hit. It's a hit. So I do have to give credit when it is due. And I do have to shout out Coach Dable, man, for getting the right guy. Getting the right guy in this building. Because I can tell you one thing. This shit would be a whole lot worse if he would have picked the wrong one. If he would have picked the wrong one, this shit would have been a terrible season for us. An absolute terrible season for us. But yeah, I do need Coach Dable to kind of keep it cool on the sidelines, man. Like my man Iman saying, like, yeah, he's all in the tent. He's all in the tent. He's fussing out. That's the first time I've seen anybody outside of any given Sunday fuss out the medical department. This is the first time I've seen anybody outside of any given Sunday argue with the medical department. This dude is giving. If you want to see what desperate looks like, Coach Dable is absolutely desperate. But I mean, I can't. I don't have too much smoke for him. I don't have too much smoke for him tonight because we had a mission accomplished tonight. So tonight is about celebration. Y'all know how I do after wins. We celebrate. You know, we'll talk about the intricate things and more of the mistakes and things like that at another date. But we just beat the motherfucking Eagles, man. We just beat the motherfucking Eagles. We just beat the Eagles with injuries, with no Darius Slayton, with no Malik Neighbors. Rookie running back, rookie quarterback, practice squad receiver. Yeah, we just beat the big bad wolves, man, and nobody had us winning this game. Nobody. We just beat the guys who's at the top of the division, right? Is that them? Yeah, we just beat those guys. We just beat those guys. Inside P-Town says, y'all not supposed to beat anyone on your schedule but the Raiders. That's the beauty for y'all. I disagree. But, you know, I hold a different standard than you may. I think we're supposed to beat certain teams. Like, that's how I look at it. I think we're supposed to beat the Bears. We supposed to beat the Patriots. In my book, that's how I look at it. We supposed to beat the Vikings. Like, that's how I view it. We supposed to get our get back with Dallas. We supposed to get our get back for Washington. That's how I see it. Ball Celeste says, Scat and Spider Soldiers of the Week. I gave it to J Dart on this, man. I gave it to J Dart, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at who you're talking about. You probably missed it, but I gave it to J Dart, and I wouldn't be mad if you would give it to Scat. I wouldn't be mad, not one bit. And I damn sure wouldn't be mad if you gave it to Burns. I wouldn't be mad one bit. But I gave it to Jackson Dart because Jackson Dart stepped up. See, Jackson Dart was supposed to be was the main ingredient. Jackson Dart stepped up into this moment. This is primetime football, ladies and gentlemen. Most of the people didn't even want to see the Giants in primetime football. And I don't even blame them. But not only did we put a show on tonight, we let everybody know that we coming, man. The future is here. Daniel Smith says, TP, you are 100% right. F the Eagles. That is a fact, man. F the Eagles for sure. Ronnie Rivers says, finally. Yes, finally, man. Kenneth Perkins says he is right. The analysts, ESPN, and others didn't give the chance in this schedule, but we still have to be consistent and get through the season. Yes. And I'm gonna tell y'all, like a wise man, once try to teach the world.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Job is nowhere near finished, but we gonna celebrate tonight. We gonna celebrate tonight because this was a good one. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I am like a little salty because throughout this game, I was saying to myself, like, damn, man. Like, what if we would have beat the Saints? Like, what if we would have just took care of the Saints? Because they weren't special. But I don't even want to focus on that. I'm sorry. I don't even want to bring that up. Listen, again, man, if you are new to this channel, make sure that you subscribe right now. Make sure that you like this stream. Giant fans, let's go. We in the building. Ronnie Rivers says 4-2 we should have been. Yes. It's something that you can't get out of your head. It is something that you can't get out of your head. But that is a fact. Let me see. Whose comments did I miss, man? Because y'all in here. Let me see. Scroll up. Let me see. 1 second. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's chat. Corey Johnson. There we go. My guy Corey Johnson was in the building. Says, let's go Giant Nation. Screw the crybaby Eagles. We earned this win. Put foot to asses on them Eagles, man. That is a physics. That is a physics. Listen, man. This is what we expect, man. This is the expectation. This is the absolute standard, man. This is the absolute standard. So I want to shout out to all of the New York Giant fans, man, that is still, just going hard. Point blank, period. Because when things are easy, yeah, that's when you got a lot of, randoms, repping blue and trying to act like they was shooting in the gym. But see, the Giant fans that was tuned in tonight, that's in the chat or that's anywhere, that's still going hard when things is not so pretty, y'all are the ones that I rock with. Y'all are the ones when I rock with. And when we completely turn the page, I'm going to need y'all right there beside me. Because y'all are going to be the ones that I want to party with. Y'all are definitely going to be the ones that I want to party with. Ronnie Rivers says, who do you think got the game ball tonight? I think it most definitely had to go to Jackson Dart. It most definitely had to go to Jackson Dart, man. Because he put this offense on his back. He showed a true demonstration of what a quarterback, a leader looks like. He didn't just talk about it. He went out there and was about it. So I gotta, man, yes, shout out to Jackson Dart. For sure. Listen. Everybody get you some rest. Tomorrow. I was about to say victory. I was about to say victory Monday. I forgot we played on Thursday. Victory Friday. Prime time, baby. The New York Giants, your New York Giants, stepped up when it was time. And the Eagles can't say shit to us. They can't say shit to us. So any Eagle fan that says something to you, they even say anything outside of Giants is the motherfucking man, I want you to just tell them this.
3, 5, 4, 5.
Let's go, y'all. That you subscribe. What a time it is, man, to be a New York Giant fan. Let's go, man. This is the type of time that we expect, man. I hope y'all have a very good night.
It's right. It's like when I'm right, I'm right. And when I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong.